Oh, okay. Like talking about CC, I don't know how Zeus managed to, get through the
Yeah.
banning stage. It's a Zeus game. Like,
To keep him under control and finish the job, so Ramses will survive and not end up being that first blood, which still hasn't happened yet. I mean, no kills across the border, though. Iceberg now meets Zayats, but Roger's coming around from the other side as well. Maybe Roger's got the damage to finish off Zayats here. What can they do with the Harpy Stormcrafter? Enough is the answer. They get the kill with the Lightning Bolt, and Iceberg will be the one getting first blood. They go forwards onto General. Once again, just some light poking. Just keeping control of the lane, popping their spells, and trying to force back General where possible. How's he doing on the CS on the Sven? Not amazingly, actually. 26 and 8, and actually with the lift back and the throwback, he could be in some trouble. Stun comes down onto General to slow it down, but there's a Zeus ult to finish the job, and Iceberg will get the second kill of the game on to Ramses.
Beating right now from SumaiL. He actually pops that double damage.
Oh, wow.
Knowing that the Zeus got ported top.
What a rune to find. And I like that Zayats has TP'd in here as well, just thinking, maybe someone shows up and, one stun and SumaiL's going to find that kill onto the Zeus there. But he's being careful. Meanwhile, down in the bottom lane, though, we will lose our Sven under the tower as General and Always Want to Fly just get confident and go and bring him down. Well, SumaiL, is he setting up onto Iceberg here? I feel like he might be. I mean, a very high-value kill if they can find it, but I mean, this Iceberg Zeus isn't the squishiest hero in the world. 1.2k HP on this guy. He is not a squishy boy, but stun comes in. SumaiL with the right clicks as well. Roger's nearby, though, looking to help out, although they might change targets here. Solo going to come in, link up with SumaiL, and try and chase Iceberg up a high ground here, but Iceberg is just running himself away, and it doesn't look like they've got the chase or the catch to bring these heroes down, so they'll turn their attention to Roger instead. I mean, Zayats doesn't have enough mana for a Fisher here. SumaiL just trying to do it with the right clicks, and with an adaptive strike it will be enough, but General coming in from the side. They're looking for some revenge. Iceberg getting a good amount of damage buff onto these supports. Can they finish off Solo is a question. They get them so low, and that's a double kill for Iceberg. Perfectly positioned in this fight to come around the back and murder those supports, cut off the supply lines to SumaiL, and get some really nice revenge here.
It's just such an efficient hero at clearing stacks with the new Arc Lightning max style build.
Yeah, since they stopped gaining mana per level, it's become really nice just to max up this Arc Lightning as Zayats gets the deny into that ancient camp.
Ooh, they got a lot of 3 bounties on the side of NAVI. General managed to steal one, but will he be punished for it?
Up onto the high ground, immediately lifted up by Always Want to Fly, though, but can they finish the dom onto General anyway? It looks like they probably will. I don't think Always Want to Fly can do anything to save General's life here, as they have got that Viscous Nasal Goo, along with just the right clicks from SumaiL, and even a Haste Rune to go to boot as well. Roger and Always Want to Fly could be some tempting little targets here.
I don't think there's ever a faster Ags than this in a competitive game.
Pre-12-minute Ags. Hopefully, they can catch someone else. 39 seconds faster than the previous record. Wow. Iceberg setting records here in the Epic League. That's some good stuff.
And they've rotated.
And okay. They just blow up no one. There it is, the first usage. And they get the prickly little dude. Iceberg did 1,880 damage there, and he wasn't even on that side of the map. Good stuff. Good stuff. Meanwhile, V-Tune just taking this tower, happy as a guy. Latia's going to take it down. Oh, meanwhile, we have a slam coming down from Zayats on the sidelines. They're trying to look for Iceberg here. Can they actually finish the job? In comes a Hand of God to try and keep him alive. Beautiful fishes from Always Want to Fly to keep his Zeus alive. And now they can look for the turnaround as V-Tune comes in onto SumaiL. SumaiL going to get the waveform away, but they'll look towards the IO instead. Solo's going to be the new target, and he's going to be taken down with ease. NAVI get the kill in the end, and only one hero drops, and it belongs to 404. They're looking ahead to Zayats up top here as well. I mean, he came in with that slam. Oh, beautiful Nimbus. Going to cancel out that TP, and Zayats can do nothing now except die, making it kill number 2 for NAVI up here at top, and a double for V-Tune. They are doing great. They smoke up. V-Tune, he's just finished. Oh, wow. He's got an armlet and a Skadi. So this is a big timing for NAVI. Boost of Travel also on the Zeus as well. And this might be a great trap here as they look forward towards Ramses. Ultimate comes down. They're going to just try and take down Zayats immediately, and they do so successfully. Ramses tries to turn around and hit the lifesteal. Does absolutely nothing to him. They try to TP him out. Not going to happen. The Sven goes down. 2 huge kills for NAVI. And they will be able to get the IO as well, making it 3 most likely. Don't think Solo is playing his way out of this one.
No, he is not. He is so dead here. As soon as they got that Skadi, it's instantly go time. And this IO Morphling, even the Bristleback are not going to feel good against this Lifestealer. It just feels so awkward because they have no form of initiation without that Shaker Blink or even counter initiation right now.
Okay, apparently no one's a bit tankier than I gave him credit for as he rocks up in the middle lane, just starts spraying some quills at people. In fact, Roger comes around the back and they're just going to drop the slam on him. They just want to take him down nice and quick, and that is going to be Roger dying, so he's the one that overextends and does get punished for it. Always want to fly wants a new spell. He is going to get the Viscous Nasal Goo. No one comes forwards along with SumaiL here, stealing the last Sealer form and getting the magic immunity. Meanwhile, Vichin just starts wailing away at to no one, but that's causing him to spit out quills like nobody's business, but they will still get that kill, so it's still a pretty good trade for the side of Navi and Etchi, and the instant buyback from Always Want to Fly. And they're going to be able to take this Aegis by the looks of it.
That's a pretty easy Aegis for them. Error just deciding they have no chance of taking this engagement,
Top
especially
lane
without that
as
Shaker
well.
Blink. Oh my God,
Zayats will fall. Iceberg
Yeah,
finds another.
They also found SumaiL here. Oh no, got roared up.
Gracious.
That's it. Even when heroes die, everyone's still farming on the side of Error.
For sure, you click on these heroes, and Iceberg's sitting with Boots of Travel, Aghanim Scepter, and then 4.4k in the bank. I mean, this dude's investing in some cryptocurrency or something, because he's got money coming out of every orifice, as no one's just getting dropped like a rock here on the enemy side of the base, just trying to make some space by going for the deep dive and maybe trying to find a kill or farm on the other side of the map or something.
Another record, Nomad?
Shut up, Theban.
I'm really worried for 404 here. They gotta find this Shaker.
Oh, jump in, roar onto the Sven. They're going to try and take him down instantly, and they are able to do exactly that. Bye-bye, Sven. Meanwhile, they found someone else in the backlines here, and that is going to be Zayats. Tries to jump in and make a play, but unfortunately the lightning stops him in his tracks, and now SumaiL just has to run himself away, heading into the trees, going for the TP out. Iceberg, he finds him, though, knows exactly what he's up to, brings him down with the right clicks. It should be enough to finish the job. A triple kill for Iceberg. This Zeus is out of control this game. My goodness. 3 more kills for Navi. As poor old Zayat just gets completely messed up again. Doesn't get to play Dota today, apparently.
Oh, he does.
Ah, well. He's still got a game too, buddy. No, I believe in Zayat. He's a pretty untiltable character, at least, as I've heard, so very tricky for him. Is Vichin really just going to solo the Sven here? No way, right? No way. No way. Oh my god, his team aren't even here, and he just 1 versus 1 the Sven. Well, I mean, 1 versus 1. He had an IO, had a Morphling. Vichin, under the tier 4s. He's fighting up into the Morphling now as well. SumaiL has to actually back himself away. No one now left alone. The team has come over from NAVI. The cavalry has arrived as Thunder God's Wrath gets dropped by Iceberg. They're actually going to have to save their hero from under the tier 4.
Yeah, it's quite deceiving. Like, if you look at the net worths, Lifestealer is only a couple thousand ahead, but he's got the buffs from the Alpha Wolf, the Beastmaster, the Solar Crest.
Oh boy, there goes SumaiL. Dead for 50 seconds. Bristleback gonna follow as well. They might just go for the tier 4. There it is. There it is. GG, well played. 26 minute. Navi completely dismantle this greedy draft from 404 and take game 1 in style. Oh, we finally got a good slam. Way! Go Zayats. Jesus, that was rough. That was really rough. And the thing is, it's not even like the Morphling or the Sven were particularly shut down. Like, that didn't feel like a game that was gonna go to as short as 26 minutes in that draft. Or in the early game.
Yeah. Jug. Okay, the other safe one. All right. Empower Jug. That's pretty solid. Alacrity Jug. He likes buffs. He needs attack speed early on, so Alacrity is amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if these two want to just kind of group up together and just go around and find these stacks, because, you know, we are in a stacking meta now. And we've been waiting to see if any team tries to take advantage of that, as Always Want to Fly getting chased by Solo here. Could be in some trouble. Right click comes through. Roger coming to help him out. Ramses also wants to try and grab this kill here. Lift up, throw down onto Solo. Ramses still looking for Always Want to Fly, realizing he's not going to get this one. Meanwhile, Solo's in some trouble, and General's going to be able to sweep in and grab that kill. But now Sven comes out on the Always Want to Fly, and going to be able to grab that one as Ramses will bring him down and get himself a kill. But it was first blood onto Solo, and now actually Ramses could be in some trouble as he connects with that Remnant. Roger still wants Ramses, but General has turned his attention over towards Zayats instead. Now they will look over towards him. General's taking so much damage from that pop here. Can he finish the job? He can! Gets him with the Shadow Poison. Zayats gets a kill, does go down with pride, but Dai is smiling.
From up this single ancient stack right here. And then we're going to just see a lot of farming going on from both of these teams at this point. Neither of them are in any fighting condition, except for SumaiL. SumaiL feels like, hey,
Storm Spirit, oh no, there's the RP, and Iceberg's going to get a salami sliced in his jungle as no one comes in with a big first RP of the game. Couldn't zip away from that. Very interesting. And it's actually 404, which are looking to pressure in this mid now. I mean, they've taken over the jungle. They're looking to always want to fly as well. They'll throw him up into the air. He is flying for now. Finally gets his wish, but unfortunately, it's going to be quickly followed up by death here as Ramsey's going to be able to run him down. Does have to come under the turf for it. Meanwhile, the response is coming on through here. SumaiL's in some trouble as he cut through by General. General, can he finish the job though? They will grab him just with the, oh my goodness, the shockwave saves him there, and they will not be able to bring him down. Meanwhile, Zayat's down to the backline to Iceberg. NAVI get themselves the trade in the end. Yeah, that's a great point. So they can always get off that rage, always get off the magic community in these fights, and constantly be a fighting force. And get caught with his pants down is the idea. Iceberg as well, he's finished off with this Orchid, but we're not really seeing him play with it just yet. The team's really happy to just play a very slow-paced game. He's always on a fly, going to go down in the middle lane to No One, SumaiL, and Zayats.
And then the Magnus is just playing with Juggernaut the whole time. So you can't go on them either. So if you ever do commit into a fight, you're essentially dead unless you got all 5 of your heroes coming in. And that's exactly
jump in, the silence comes out, but no, the tornado from SumaiL is perfect! Oh my goodness! 3-man RP from No One, gonna completely catch them out here. However, they've only been able to get themselves 1 kill right now as they infest into Iceberg, zip themselves away, and NAVI is still in fighting force. They're gonna try and take this one, but who can they find? They're just backing themselves out on the side of 404. They realize that this fight is kind of over, yet they actually might just be able to get themselves away. V-Tune is chasing, he's looking for solo. Is anybody gonna come back in up? They don't have much mana left on the Storm Spirit. It's a problem, and General is lacking on health, so no one can really afford to go in, and now actually the Storm might be caught out, but he's got the zip away to safety and should be okay. The Juggernaut going to be targeted up here. They silence him up once again, maybe trying to find themselves something. Always want to fly, trying to spin on the front lines. Has to be careful though, that spin runs out. Now he's in some trouble, gets dragged back into the Shockwave, and the Nature's Grasp will finish him off, and that is going to be 404 taking a kill. Is that really 1 kill? 2 kills in this fight? Oh, 1 kill, right?
And once he's level 15, gets that plus 100 Blade Fury movement speed, they're not going to be able to stop him. But here we go.
Uh-oh. They've seen him now, but yeah, once again, use the spin quite early though. We'll see if they're able to punish this one on Na'Vi. They must be tempted by it. Lift up onto the Jug, throw him back, but the whole team is behind them. They have them, those big ultis, the Overgrowth, the RP, and of course, the Demonic Purges still all available. And Ramsey's looking for the Omni Slash. Onto always want to fly, says, please go to the creeps. And they do actually go at the very last second. V-Tune tries to infest, can't do it, can't save him, and now has to back himself away as an Overgrowth goes off from Solo. Zero man, that's okay. Meanwhile, the back lines, General trying to look for something here as Iceberg jumps in as well. They're trying to bring down SumaiL. Can they actually do it though? Doesn't look like it. And now the RP comes down onto the Storm, but they infest inside him to keep him alive. The burst heal comes through. Is it going to be enough? Yes. Jump away from the Storm's going to keep him alive. Meanwhile, V-Tune hanging around the front lines. The Storm RP completely whiffs once again. Now they skewer back onto General. General's being controlled up a little bit here, but V-Tune just in the middle of this fight right on SumaiL. Saved by Zayats though. V-Tune's being kited pretty well. Ramsey's pops a man to turns around to try and deal with V-Tune, but meanwhile, Storm jumps the backlines, finding SumaiL. That's a big kill. Roll it towards Zayats as well, and that's going to be another one for Iceberg going his way. Ramses and No One just want to get themselves out, and meanwhile Solo just being chased down by V-Tune. He'll find the extra kill, and that's going to be 3 going the way, and Iceberg might not be done yet. Jumps forwards onto Ramses, the big pick-off. Can they find it? No Manta for 10 seconds. His Jug could be in some trouble. Grabs the bouncy rune, has the spin, just about gets out okay. Ramses will survive this one, but on very, very low HP. And again, you know, it's just on a knife's edge. Iceberg was 1 hit from dying. You know, if that Jug just got like a crit or 1 extra hit in, then that would have been it for him. He would have been down. But
Iceberg.
Once more. Oh dear. Oh dear. Caught
That's
out.
a lot of damage.
Yeah, Solo and SumaiL aren't here to mess around.
Half HP Roshan. Very tempting.
Yeah,
Ramses, he's fallen to the temptation.
It's too delicious. Gotta get in and try and deal with Roche, but V-Tune gonna come in and meet him, and now the carries are just in the pit by themselves, just kind of bashing away at each other. And he's gonna
These guys on
have
healing
this
work.
little kid
Always
just
on
outside
flight.
the pit. Disruption.
That's pretty big, this healing work for V-Tune.
It's really well positioned here, yeah. I mean, there's no way they can really kill this unless the Storm goes in for it, which would be super risky, so... Right now, they are looking for it. Storm jumps in. They're going to try and take out the tree to start this one off. Can they jump in with the RP? No, because the Tornado's going to actually interrupt it. Or was that a Yule's, in fact, from General? Very nicely done from him. But Roche is getting so low. General needs to try something. He doesn't have the Astral Step, and the Roshan is going to go the way of 404.
And keeping his team in the game. Iceberg does not have a Bloodstone. I think they're going to continue to split push. Trying for this. Wait, there's no Manta on Ramses, but... that living armor is going to be enough.
Yeah.
Very clutch living
okay.
armor.
Yeah,
Should be happy it was
wasn't
not
really
a
willing
cooldown.
to overcommit to that one. Yeah, for sure.
SumaiL? It's like, hello. Oh,
This is a much bigger target if they could jump in, but the RP comes in once again, landing onto all 3 cores. This time, the RP, the Omni Slash, again, it's not enough. The Gold Strength is just going to heal him up to full pretty much. Everyone's still fine. Well, General getting pretty damn low here. He's got to jump himself away. Astral Step out as Iceberg has that life stealer inside of him. Maybe looking for the turnaround here. The Science comes down onto the Juggernaut. They're going to try and bring down his first life, and they will be able to burst him pretty quickly. And now they look towards SumaiL on the sidelines. But he's got Deafening Blast to force him back, but Iceberg straight away on top of him. They'll be able to take down the Invoker. And now they can look towards Ramses as Vichin gets right away on top of him. General going to chase as well, but he's going for the spin. TPS wants nothing more to do with this one, so they'll take down Solo instead, and that is going to be NAVI grabbing themselves 2 big kills, and the Aegis gets dropped as well. That is a big step forward for them as this game comes careening back in the other direction, and they might not be done. Hello, Mr. Zayats. He's got himself that glimmer, but he's moving himself in a really smart direction to not get caught, and will TP himself out successfully. And I don't think any action's going to be happening just yet. Although I say that, no, NAVI are sticking their heads in. They are interested. Now make it an offering. And in they go, Abyssal Blade straight away onto the Void Spirit. Can they finish the job though? They can't. He actually manages to get himself back. Now Ramses stuck with his life steal as the overgrowth comes through. They want to try and take out the supports. They're going straight onto the Rubik. Can they finish him off in time? RP comes down onto 3 with the Omni Slash. Can they bring him down in time? Yes, they can. That is a Storm out of the equation, but he's going to buy back immediately and try and get himself back into this fight. Meanwhile, the Juggernaut can trot up a little bit. Vichin still wants him, but he's got that spin to get himself back. Meanwhile, the rest of the team, they're kind of backing themselves away slowly from Vichin here as the one-man army comes forwards, and now Iceberg comes up to join him. Solo and Ramses up to that high ground. Vichin slowly chasing here. They're so tempted to just go out and try and fight this life stealer, but they know how badly it's gone in the past. NAVI realize this, and they are just going to wait on this high ground now. I love the way they're playing around this high ground, but now they jump in with the Storm, trying to find the backlines. Who can they find? No one is the answer, because Glimmer Cape from the Shadow Demon is actually going to save him here. And now it's once again 4-4 in the front lines. I mean, it really is just a game of cat and mouse, one onto the other, and now the Abyssal Blade comes down. They'll take down General. They do get the Void Spirit, just catching him out in time before he gets that jump away. With some chili sauce, some garlic mayo.
Are they gonna try for this? What's up, Iceberg? What's the plan here? Zipping on in.
Vichin's gonna wander into the pit. Hey buddy, how's it going? You doing Roshana here? Mind if I join? No, you're not invited, but actually the lift up onto Jug. He's might be in some trouble. The RP comes down, tries to lock on life. The Aegis is on the floor. Who's gonna take it? Ramses is able to grab him the very last second before he dies. Meanwhile, they'll skewer 2 out of the pit, but Iceberg's flying around. He's gonna be able to take down the Magnus. Meanwhile, Jug looking for a target, but he's actually gonna end up dying.
No,
it was the disruption which saved him before. And now he is gonna die for a second time, perhaps, so another disruption comes through. But Gen 1 in the backlines, he's throwing down the Science to make sure that his supports can't come in and help out Ramses. Ramses getting so low in that spin isn't enough to save him. Abyssal across to keep himself alive, gets a kill onto Always Want to Fly and eats that cheese as well. Surely the Juggernaut must die here. Surely he's gonna go down, and he does finally lose his life. The king is dead, and everyone else just needs to run.
But the score away kind of broke it, and then he was just in the middle of the fight without Omni, just trying to right-click heroes down, and this hero just doesn't do anything about it. Oh, wow.
Where'd he go?
Whoa, wait, what?
The Storm just got decimated. And now the skewer across onto Roger. He's going to die as well. Zayats gets himself a triple kill. Excuse me?
He had like a five poisons on the Storm or something.
Man, if we just free up this guy, give him a bit of space, he is going to do so much with that. You can always trust him to overperform if you give him the resources.
Oh, smoke from NAVI.
General leading that charge. Oh, Solo, look at him in the trees, but they actually found him. General gets straight on top of him, and they're going to be able to bring down the tree. All right, fair enough. No hesitation from General there, just to jump straight into him and finds him immediately. Very nice.
60 seconds, 4 versus 5.
They might be looking for no Abyssal Blade out onto him. Can they get them down with the RP? Come down onto 2, but no one gets silenced up, so he can't go in for the Abyssal Blade coming through, doing so much work with the Omni Slash on top of it as well. Cataclysm comes on down. They've taken down Vichin. Vichin has no buyback either, so no way back into this fight. All they lost was their tree and a buyback, of course, from Always Want to Fly. Coming in his trademark at this point as General trying to run himself away with that flicker. He's got himself a Yules in 1 second and a Dissimulate as well, so a very tricky target to bring down once Iceberg deals with the creeps.
They removed the Alacrity, they removed the Solar Crest. If that was an Omni Slash with both of those on, oh man. A flash of a second. Yeah, would have been much faster than that. Zayat?
Jump in, Zayat, but it's actually a Storm who could be in some trouble, but the Abyssal Blade actually comes down onto General instead. They'll take down the Void Spirit. Maybe not the most value choice, but at the same time they couldn't really reach Iceberg at the back there, and now another skewer out. Always Want to Fly, dragged out of position by the Magnus, and Ramses gets himself the double kill, and now he's on that high ground, chopping away at that tower. Meanwhile, Storm comes through to deal with the creeps, will do so easily.
Damn, that was such a sick play from Zayat there. He actually had his A on this lock, and then he opened it the moment they jumped in. Oh, and he found the iceberg too.
He's got himself the Minotaur Horn on the Storm Spirit, so he can just get himself away with complete ease.
They kind of baited Navi into chasing them out into the bottom jungle area and played it under their vision.
Yeah, the Jug hiding behind those trees with the Abyssal Blade to kill off the Lifestealer was absolutely sick.
And that was a 4v5 fight.
SumaiL jumping on to always want to fly. Doesn't do much damage though on this Invoker, and now he's actually getting jumped by Iceberg. Might need some help, and of course CIS is there with the disruption. Solo trying to get off the ultimate, the overgrowth being cancelled out, but it doesn't make a difference. He'll be able to get the kill. Meanwhile, Ramsey, the backlines, just chops through VTune again. He brings him down for a second time, and they're just going to call it straight there because they do not have the buybacks. GG well played is called in game number 2, and 404 will get their revenge and level out this series. My goodness, what a performance. I mean, across the board, really. No one. Ramsey's at the end, really stepping it up. And judging by no one's last performance, I am expecting big things from this Abaddon. Zayat has a double damage.
Oh, no. Oh my god, that slap. 216. Jeez.
Get away from the Doom.
Yeah, get away, DD. Pack leader Zora. My goodness, that's a lot of damage. And they're just going to chill up here. Like, it's a very good idea to actually
Ramses. Oh no, he gets the trees onto himself, locking him in with General, and General has the bash to finish the job. Solo will be able to get the return kill, but still, first blood for General. He is going to be a happy little fishy.
But this tower is actually taking quite a beating at the moment. And General, like, just making that solo kill play has made his lane bleed into the top lane too.
Oh, an action mid. Sides maybe in some trouble here, although Iceberg gets a little bit spooked as he goes across for the paste room, but no one's actually the one who's able to pick it up. Iceberg just sitting in the trees up on that cliff as the stun comes out onto the Lina instead. She's now surrounded by the treants and she is going to get killed off. And this is probably a 2-1 tower going the way of 404 as well. Really nice early rotation, utilizing the pressure that DK is putting on to get themselves that early tier 1. I like this with the catapult wave as well a lot. And they've actually seen Iceberg. Uh-oh, he thought he was safe farming in this little tiny area. That's waiting for him to come down, saying, hello, I've got this lovely big sword. Would you like to see it? And Iceberg did not want to see it.
And
now he is dead. Oh no. Finally, the invade. It finally happens.
Yeah, I was going to say that General making that play bottom, making the CM go down there to Slark is going to start free farming, but this big play from Merit taking the mid tower. That's going to really hurt Navi a lot now. Oh my goodness, they're running at a level 5 Slark. That's just a level 5 Slark.
Solo, oh, saved by no one. Yeah, they're going to be able to keep him alive, though, coming across with the shield, and will do exactly that. Now turn their attention towards Iceberg, but meanwhile, always want to fly has been picked off, and they're looking towards Iceberg as well. He is out of mana and out of health as well. He also drops. What is this pressure coming out from 404? They're playing like madmen. They have the Nature's Prophet for the damage and the treants to tank it, and then of course this Abaddon with the Curse of Vernus going to help out a lot as well. Will they be able to bring it down? Well, maybe not in time. General's moving on over. His smoke gets popped. Has he figured it out yet? He's noticing it. He jumps into the pit, but immediately gets stunned. Instant from SumaiL. They'll take him down immediately. The Aegis now just sitting on the floor. Who can take it? VTune's right next to it. Will he be able to pick it up? No, Ramsey's the one who grabs it, and now can turn around, just slap VTune into the grave with that silence. He does get taken down. In comes Iceberg though, in from the side, trying to take down the Doom. Can they bring down the time? No, they actually lose Iceberg for it, and always want to fly inside those trees. Will most certainly lose his life as well. 4 dead on the side of NAVI. No Aegis either. My goodness, what an absolute disaster of a team fight.
Saw our blinking in. Perfect stun from SumaiL there.
Precasted.
And the fight just blows up. Yeah.
Kind of a however, Ramses is going to give away his Aegis immediately due to General's TPN. Maybe yeah, get a little bit lackadaisical there.
He's pretty dead here.
Yeah, a little bit dead. A little tiny bit.
I think they were trying to get a little bit too much from the map. SumaiL went middle, Ramses went top, farming from the tier 2 tower. Gonna be very hard for Slark to be able to right-click people with this Diffusal Blade if he gets halberded.
Yeah, or even the Slardar as well. It's a great item to counter him if he's gonna go in with the Blink, Slithering Crush into Bash. Doesn't quite happen. Oh, VTune actually has to pop the ultimate very early here. He could be dangerous. Let's see where the follow-up is. The silence comes out, but actually gets immediately purged off at just the wrong moment there. Silence doesn't have the mana for Doom anymore, though, so they're missing that major ability. And now they can jump on top of Ramses, finish the job. So now tries to jump in and get the kill into Slark, but Hand of God's going to heal him up. Meanwhile, the backline's a kill of Zayat. VTune trying to run away to the side, and he is successful in doing so, but they're trying to keep the tree inside him to stop him from healing up. So what he can do is run away. Meanwhile, SumaiL, he is going to pop that ultimate at last and try and look towards Alina, but Solo's been killed off as well. 404 running out of heroes right right now. No one is sitting behind SumaiL ready to give him that shield whenever he needs it, but no, he gets orchided up by the Storm to make sure he can't offer that save, and now SumaiL will die cold and alone as NAVI get themselves a huge fight. Absolutely massive.
That was huge. Slark has 3,000 gold. He is looking for a Scotty.
Ah, yes, a Scotty. We've been seeing a lot of those recently. Very, very strong item when you're playing against
Solo
heals.
mid?
That's exactly. Oh dear, he's getting absolutely crushed. And now they
Oh,
look over
no,
towards
Ramses.
Ramses as well. Ramses, what is he doing, sweetheart? He's going to lose his life as well. That is going to be 2 clean kills.
30 seconds on NP. This is a 4 versus 5 fight. And there's an Arcane Rune still on the Storm Spirit too.
Oh no, they're getting cut off. 404, great crush in onto 2 heroes. Solo going to try and drop the ultimate down straight away. He's getting off quite a long one, but it's not going to make any difference. It's not doing nearly enough damage to stop them. They have already ripped through 2, and now they're looking to get hero number 3 as a battle cut down by the side of NAVI. There is nothing to be done here for 404 as they lose 3 heroes.
Items that don't let them continue to scale or be able to man fight people, so this Mask and Mana just allows you to do that. You get your bashes off so quickly.
Moving up here, no one could be a target, probably not the best target they're looking for, but they'll start softly poking him when really looking for a juicier fish to show itself, and they'll look over towards the sideline. Solo's going to be a nice easy kill for them, and they'll be able to bring him down instantly. Meanwhile, V-Tune still playing on the front lines. Doom comes down, they manage to catch out the Slug. He needs to get himself back. Meanwhile, SumaiL comes on forwards. The Gouda Blade comes out. Ramsey just TPs into their faces. He's going to get melted instantly. That is not the play. And Slug, despite being doomed up, just turns around and starts to fight up into Zayas. Zayas in some trouble here as the doomed Slug takes him down, moves across, kills SumaiL. Now onto No One as well. No One is a man versus a world, and that is not a fight he can win. 5 dead once again on 404. NAVI are not dropping a beat this game.
And just pretty much died before he can even get a single right click off, I believe. So
yeah, kinda. Uh-oh, General's hunting for him. Ramses could be in some trouble here. Jump in from General straight away. Crucifix comes out. Mask of Madness. Poor old Ramses just getting destroyed. Oh, dearie me. This is not his hero, or at least it's not his game for this hero, that's for sure. Meanwhile, Roshan.
Gotta get the Roche. The Slark was already unkillable as long as he was next to the Chen. Now even more so.
Nah, Storm takes the Aegis, but I mean, this guy is just gonna go absolutely nuts now. Iceberg with an Aegis is not something anybody wants to play against. This guy's just so obnoxious in your face. Will go for any kill he sees. If you're in his vision, he will jump you.
Aegis Storm, Slark chains are very rough.
Popping the borrowed time to purge off the Diffusal Blade from V-Tune. Was the decision here, and that's not going to help him out much. BKB pop from General just make sure they can get this kill. No one's going to go down. They'll turn immediately onto the Doom as well. The Gouda Blade's going to finish him off, and that is 2 quick kills for NAVI under the tier 3s, no less. That said, though, Ramsey's doing a bit of split pushing, being a very naughty boy. Oh dear. Storm, though, TPing in. SumaiL's going to need to help him, I feel. Stunners out. In comes SumaiL, stunning up the Storm. I mean, they might need to turn this one around, but unfortunately, General comes in. Here's the Mask of Madness. Fish just coming through and smacking down Ramses. Eats through the tree, gets that kill. Turn to SumaiL as well. SumaiL, there's more heroes coming in as well as V-Tune comes in to join the party. And unfortunately, SumaiL is not invited as he gets killed off once more. And another couple of kills for NAVI. This pace is just too much for 404 to handle right now.
GG. That's it.
That's it. Wow. Okay. All right. I was ready to cast some more. You know, I was down. I was up for some high ground defense, but no. 404 won. They realized this game is just a little bit too far out of hand. I imagine Ramsey would probably say something along the lines of, I don't want to play a stupid hero anymore. It sucks. They didn't really know what they were doing in that game 404, I feel like, and it kind of just collapsed on them.